So for those of you who have been following along our 2005 BMW E46 M3 build, you know that one of the sore spots of this car on an otherwise awesome car is the front driver's seat. And this seat has seen better days, that's for sure. Here you can see there's a really big tear, and here there's a lot of wear. And for a car with 170,000 miles, this is pretty expected. Lots of the E46 M3s have issues with the seats. Some have been a lot worse, so this one isn't too bad, but today we're going to address this. That seat's actually not too bad, so that one we're going to leave just as is for now. Eventually we will get aftermarket seats, but for now I have another seat that I'm going to swap in here out of another E46 M3. And so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's pretty easy. Okay, so to swap seats, the first thing that we have to do is you have to move the seat all the way back. And this way you'll expose the front hardware to remove the seat. You can see one is right there and the other is right there. And these have caps on them, so we just take a screwdriver as such, put it under here, should just pop right off. There's the cap, and there's the bolt and nut. You can do the same thing on the other side. There you go. Okay, and so once you have the hardware exposed, all you need is a 16mm socket like we have here. And I have an extension to make it a little bit easier, and a 3/8 inch drive. Loosen that one. And loosen that one. Okay, now that you have these two loosened, now you have to move the seat all the way up so you could reach the hardware in the back. You can see one of them right there, and the other back there. Let's fold the seat forward a little bit, make it a little easier for us to reach. There's one, and there's two. And I believe it's the same size here also. Yep, this one's also a 16. So I'll go ahead and loosen those and show you the next step in a second. Okay, now that we have the rears removed, now we have to go back under the seat. And here you can see it's already disconnected from the floorboard. So once you remove all four, it just pops right out. And then here's your electrical. So all we have to do is disconnect that one harness right there. It should be pretty straightforward. There's a clip here that you have to pull out. Let me see if I can actually. Right here. There we go. So just pull out. There we go. Now the seat's ready to be pulled out. Now that we have the old seat out, I have the new old seat right next to it for side by side. Here you can see it's in much better shape. It is kind of dirty still, but I'll work on that later once it's in the car, because that way it'll basically be bolted down and stationary, so it'll be a lot easier to clean that way. So I'll work on that once it's in there. Here you see the old one. The thing I noticed is that on the old seat, here there's a couple buttons in the front which are missing from the replacement. So I'm thinking it either came out of an older M3 because mine's an 05, so it might have come out from a 2001 through 2003 possibly. But other than that, they look exactly the same. So I'm going to swap over the headrest right now, which is pretty easy. Just push in on this and then pull up on the headrest. Comes right out. obviously has the fancy little M on it. And then you put it into the new seat. And you'll be good to go once it's actually in there. I have to still shove it in there, but I'll do that a little bit later. Alright, so out with the old and in with the old, but a little newer. Alright, you guys, and there you have it. The seat has been reinstalled, and the reinstall process is pretty simple. It's basically the reverse of the removal. You just put back all the bolts and the nuts, tighten them down, hook up the electrical plug, and you're done. So in the next video, we're going to show you how to recondition these seats and have them looking nice and new. But in the meantime, here you can see the seat is in here, no rips or tears, just a little dirty. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.